Offensive glass there. Best time to get threes, in particular, is off offensive rebounds. Great job by the Wizards taking advantage of it.
Beauchamp looking opposite, looking to the corner, and they answer with a three.
They got more coaches over there on their bench right now than they have available players. So let's see if conditioning matters.
And said another way, New York has a longer bench than Washington does a roster today. Beauchamp makes it in. Watson will board it and bring it.
We see with these guys, again, you get shots, they're turning down shots and taking some contested ones.
Good take. Anton Watson.
Again, can be a secondary ball handler as well.
Kolak shoots the gap. Watkins back defensively. Watson there for reinforcements. Euros for two.
Shoot. You know, he's left open, so there's no hesitation. She's not taking bad shots. She's got to be more comfortable stepping in right now, taking these shots.
Campbell's in the game. He launches a corner triple.
Now, I mean, just a physical 6'7" wing.
Go back to the point that, Gian arranged about this man here, Kolak, as he drains it.
Speed him up, right? Right now you have Jamir Watkins on him, a big 6'7" point guard. It doesn't matter. That won't bother him. He just needs to be like this, very decisive in what he's doing.
Oh, he's been dismal from three, but drops another.
Ability to come off a bucket getter off the bench. And that's part of what happened with the Knicks. When Jalen Brunson was out of the game, they struggled at times offensively. They got
offensive rebound. Another chance to make it rain for Smith. He starts
he's getting them up. Make no mistake. Cold, hot, doesn't matter. He's getting them up. I mean, he's got to get up at least 10 to 15 threes here. You can say
I can do.
Year two is right around the corner. How's your mindset going to be different going into this season?
Yeah, I got a little bit of experience under my belt, so, just going to year two, confident, just working and, proving myself. I'm confident I can be in this league, so I just got to keep going.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate it, Gianna. One of the highlights of this week at Summer League as we get underway second quarter was seeing, but he was in bubble wrap yesterday over at Thomas and Mack. Off front iron, Pate rising for the rebound.
Glad you can get it out. We could talk about
it. You saw me squeeze it in there on the back of the Anton Watson interview. Nice lay-in.
If you don't get the pass, you get to clean it up. Got a couple of bunnies.
Pate missing. Extra possession here for the Knicks. He wants it back. Oh, he's hungry. On the final Saturday in Vegas, Pate puts it through.
On the offensive end. But the way the Wizards are bringing him along, like, hey, Biak, you talked about 8 blocks. Like, no one else in Summer League has 8 blocks in the game. That tells you where they want his attention. And the offensive things, they'll come along.
Diawara spins it through. I said this to you earlier. The only handicap I want to be talking about with you is your golf index. Okay?
I appreciate that.
The way Achilles are going these days, you stay right here with me.
I appreciate it. Talk me out of it. I have my moments.
Kolak.
There it is.
Much more like has announced that Hall of Famer and current Knicks assistant coach Mo Cheeks will receive its 2025 Tex Winter Assistant Coach Lifetime Impact Award. So that's cool in the context of our game as the
dribble penetration by the Knicks.
Shout out to Michael Doyle, by the way, for passing that note about Mo Cheeks along in game here as we monitor the action in Las Vegas at the Pavilion. Beauchamp looks to turn the corner. He's big on balance, but trapped. Goes behind the back. Comes out to Pate. Short clock from the corner. 3 on the way. Got it!
No doubt about that one. Great offense there by the Knicks.
Largest lead for either team. Now they've got numbers. Beauchamp running. Gets to the second side.
You got to go to work in the front offices now. They're a lot of players will go away, kind of regroup, get ready for training camp in the fall, and some of these guys have to decide if they're going to be G League guys, maybe go across the pond.
Great find inside.
Great job of stripping them. I thought his crossover was a little too wide there.
Rattles out on Watkins, all Knicks there for the board. Baba, baseline. Watson in the slot. Bam! Great. His size and still south of 20, I think that's going to draw some interest.
I mean, he's one of the guys at that age and that ability you want to invest in. Showing you consistently he can shoot it from deep.
Watson to Pate. Extra to the corner. Grant. Nicely done by the Knicks.
Ain't nothing but a number. You're like, hey. But no, credit to him. He's It's great to have that. And his journey, the way he's going to have to make it, he's going to need that type of mindset and approach.
Baba again spraying it to the opposite corner. He's picked up a couple of assists. You mentioned it earlier. Gak just dominating.
I think he's just an interesting prospect. The guy, again, I first saw him, he was playing AAU basketball with the PSA Cardinals and decided to go to Europe right away to play. And his vision, his passing in the middle of the floor, you're going to have to get up and pressure him.
Grant from the Vegas Strip. Ultimate day of competition here. Semis underway. Over here at the pavilion, a steal and a run out for Dink. Pace with authority.
His own, and on the other end, when you're open, shoot it.
Final 30 seconds. Dink Pate, full head of steam. Carries it high through the lane and finishes strong.
The opportunity is you got to find you a vet, the right vet, and understand who you are. But you got to find the right vet that's going to teach you that understand the position that you're in.
Splash.
Having himself a game, just doing what he wants, when he wants. I mean, he's showing you everything. Because you can't speed him up. Again, he's playing using his body. That time, dribbles, gets to his spot, shoots the baseline fadeaway.
Good find from Baba. Campbell strikes another.
He's been a force for the Washington Wizards.
Back on top by 5. D.D. Grant brings it for the New York Knicks. There's Mohamed Diawara. Grant finds Watson. Great passing out of the stoppage. They're back within a position. Oh, he still has the hot hand from 3.
Pierre didn't need the glass to make that one.
4 of 8 from behind the arc. Now Pates gets in deep. Flips it up and in.
Just showing you now he can be a point guard. He shared that point guard responsibilities in Iowa State and handled himself well here today.
Mohamed Diawara off the crossover to the corner. Anton Watson. Really physical play inside, no whistle. Knicks rip it out. Got to capitalize here. Diawara with the left. Big hits. Jameer Watkins.
Great drive there by Gilbert. Finding Watkins in the corner.
Wow, what an answer. Dink clear for kickoff. The Wizards run away with it in the end. Jaden Campbell trying to minimize the damage.
And Jordan Brink is the head man this summer for the New York Knicks.
Yeah, prior to the Knicks, he was the summer league coach for the Pistons in 2022. Served as assistant for the Pistons from 21 to 23. And recently joined that Knicks staff. And opportunity here to stretch yourself. And it's just as important for some of these young coaches to get that chance.
Look at that vision from Beauchamp as Lance switches here this summer as the hook shot goes for Enrique Freeman. What are coaches looking for out of guys on the floor here this summer?
What's your best attribute that is transferable to the NBA level? Let's just start with that. Like, what, if you're going to make the main roster, what do you bring when the coach looks down and forced to step up and rotate?
Kolek with the board, looks to push the pace. Beauchamp out ahead of the pack, and he will get the flush. Championships, he said, that's why I decided to take this job in New York.
He's been around championships, obviously, his time with the Warriors. He's also been a 2-time NBA Coach of the Year.
Cleveland, everywhere he's gone, he has won.
True. And in Game 4 and then Game 5 here in Las Vegas.
I mean, he's got the size, 6'8", gets downhill, offensive rebound for the Knicks, and it is put back up.
But that one was just so elite that we forget about the first one that he had. He's a young kid that's out of Australia trying to continue to get better, and you look at the Pacers and where they're at in the Eastern Conference this year. They're going to need a guy like Johnny Furphy to contribute to their roster.
Beauchamp, G-League Ignite alums passing it back and forth to each other. Beauchamp with the 3-ball. That's good offense by getting his guys to play faster.
You ask anybody that is playing here at the Summer League, and that's the first thing that they will tell you. I don't care if it's #1 pick Cooper Flagg to somebody that's undrafted and signed and has the opportunity to come play here. the pace of the game is completely different. And so that requires you to have more composure because of Cooper. And you see the difference between the two games, the efficiency, 10 of 20 in game number 2. I think that's what you're going to see more frequently at the end. His main skill set, handling the ball, creating off the bounce, stretching the defense a little bit. Those are things that he was not asked to do. The Pacers on a 7-0 run right now, though, because of some of the plays that Freeman has made.
Pull up Jay, that was smooth. Out of bounds when he received that pass, so it'll be turned over to the Knicks. Especially when you're a second year, third year, or even a fourth year player, my Marjan Beauchamp year with the ball in his hands. You want to show that you are elite, and a nice vision inside. Nice job by Beauchamp poking that away. Now he's trying to break out. Going 1-on-2, and he finishes through the contact. Marjan. Oh, Freeman! Watch your head! He is a fun player looking for a breakout year in year 2. Kolek with the answer for the Knicks.
Good extra pass right there. Ball movement, when the ball is moving and you can get a little piece of the paint, force the defense to step in a little bit, then you get longer closeouts. And Beauchamp
is Peter with the jam.
Beauchamp, by the way, 5 for 5. So you're talking about selective in his shot. That's the key, is your level of efficiency. It's not just the point production, but it's the efficiency in which you play with. Because let's be honest, when you're on this Knicks roster, if you're out on the floor, how many shots are you really going to get?
6 for 6. Outlet passes to Jones, but Beauchamp getting it back. 6 seconds to play here in this first half. Beauchamp left open, rising up, count it!
I had to do both.
Jones with a step back 3, hand in his face, and a rebound to Ware for the Knicks. So they get the stop here to open this third quarter, down 14. Baba from the corner. That's his body for the lay-in.
Good finish that time by Peter. Led the nation at Liberty in true shooting percentage.
Here's a dude who played 3 years of Division II basketball as Baba opened underneath for the lay-in.
Credit to Cam Jones. You mentioned he's been in attack mode, not only as a scorer, he's got 11, but he's got 7 assists to go with those 11 points. Almost a double-double here with 8 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
Beauchamp tries.
Why not? Why not?
5th 3.